is our flagship event. We, the Indo-American Arts Council, do many things, but this is our flagship event, and it's our 14th year. It's May 5th to 10th this year. As usual, opening and closing, when I say as usual, at least for the last 3 or 4 years. We've opened and closed at the Skirball Center for Performing Arts, and it will be again this year at the Skirball. Opening will be at 6 o'clock in the evening, promptly. Red carpet and cocktails, followed by the screening of Anurag Kashyap's Ugly.
It's been a really fun, long process, at times exhausting. We had over 250, I was trying to count, and there are over 250 submissions in terms of feature-length narrative films, documentaries, short documentaries, and then short narrative films. And then we have other special programs. Karl Bardosh is here somewhere, the professor at NYU. We do a special program with him, with his NYU students, where they make these 1-minute short cell phone films. And I think this year also the theme is going to be Bollywood. It's the most delightful thing these students come up with.
I'm Professor Karl Bardosh. I teach filmmaking at New York University, and I'm very proud of this relationship with this festival, because I think that Arun and Asim created an extraordinary festival.
My name is Mumtaz Hussain. I'm a writer and a film director, and I'm also a painter. And this film is a psychological and murder mystery, psychological thriller and murder mystery. It's a story of a painter. His girlfriend is doing master program in a Columbia University, and she is bipolar disorder. And she stopped taking the medication, and she thinks, if I be able to solve the most difficult equation of the century, she'll be able to cure herself. During this process, she died.
I gotta say, NYIFF, Arun, and the team, the Indo-American the council community, for me is family. So, but it's a romantic comedy. It's a cute little short. Come out and check it out. I'm very excited to, as I said, world premiered in New York. It was shot in New York.
How excited are you about this year's film festival?
Totally excited. We are looking forward for it. Every year we do look forward for what Arun does and Asim, and I think we're excited. Yeah.
Any particular films?
Most of it actually, but I'm actually looking forward to watching Gulabi Gang. I want to know what's going on there. And Asim just mentioned about the tribe in Sri Lanka, about the Dutch community. That kind of got my attention.
Good, very good. It's our 14th year. Arun, why don't you tell us about this year's lineup?
Oh, it's an exciting lineup. Each year our festival gets bigger and better. This year we have a spotlight on Gurinder Chadha, who is coming from London, and we are celebrating 20 years of Bhaji on the Beach, which is her seminal film, the first Indian film that BAFTA picked up, which was just amazing 20 years ago. And she brought Indian film and Indian immigrant experience to England. We're also showing her documentaries, 4 of them. That will be our retrospective. Our opening night film is Anurag Kashyap's Ugly. Ugly is not shown in India yet. It's the first time it's showing US premiere. It was in the Director's Fortnight in Cannes. Anurag came to us directly from a standing ovation in Cannes 2 years ago with Gangs of Wasipur. So we love this man, and he's amazing. Our closing night is another amazing filmmaker, Aparna Sen. She's showing her film Goinar Baksho, which means jewelry box, and her daughter Konkana is starring in it. Aparna was one of Satyajit Ray's first stars, and she acted in that movie, that Three Sisters in Bengali, but here Americans call it Two Sisters.
The festival is bigger and better. It is bigger because we've actually moved to a bigger location. We were, for the past many years, our main festival was at the Tribeca Cinemas. Now we moved to City Cinemas on 2nd Avenue and 12th Street. We have 34 films this year, 34 program films. So there are feature-length narrative, there are feature-length documentaries, short films, short documentaries. So there's a lot of, I mean, if people wanted to come to a festival in 6 days, usually we do 5 days, they won't be able to see every film because at any given point in time, we have 3 films playing at the same time. So it'll become, I know people are going to walk up to me and say, which one do you suggest, which one do you recommend? And I'll say all.